Hello, my name is Dr. Kimberly Kapler-Hewitt, and along with my co-editors, Cherise Childers-McKee, Elizabeth Hodge, and Rhonda Schuler, we have co-edited the new volume from NCPEA Press, Postcards from the Schoolhouse. Practitioner scholars examine contemporary issues in instructional leadership. And I just wanted to share briefly about the genesis of this project. I was teaching a course in instructional leadership, contemporary issues in instructional leadership, and one day in class we were doing an affinity activity. So I had hung around the room different Likert type statements on the walls, like strongly support, somewhat skeptical, strongly skeptical. And then students had culled from some of the readings we were doing some really pronounced statements. And I would read each statement aloud to the class, and people would move to the part of the room that sort of reflected their views about the statement. One of the statements was from Diane Ravitch's The Death and Life of the Great American School System. And the statement was, most current reform strategies are mistaken. And resolutely, all of the students in the class moved to the area of the room under the sign that said strongly support, meaning that all of the students in the class strongly agreed with Ravitch that most contemporary reform initiatives in the United States are misguided. That was a really compelling moment for me because all of the students in the class are building or district leaders. So these are the very people charged with, the very people responsible for enacting reforms that they themselves are skeptical of. That was a real aha moment for me. So what we've done in this book is we have pulled together authors from across the United States, and each of them has written about a contemporary topic in U.S. education. And all of the chapters are written from the perspective of practitioner scholars, meaning that each chapter combines information about the extant literature as well as the author's own research and own experience and expertise as a practitioner. So in other words, we want the voices of practitioner scholars to be heard loud and clear on these various reform initiatives. So each chapter is on a different contemporary reform initiatives, and those include culturally relevant pedagogy, engaging Latino parents, response to intervention, the use of brain science for instructional leadership, also professional learning communities, 21st century teaching and learning, teacher leadership, Common Core state standards, technology leadership, and value added. So we hope that you not only read the book, but really find it useful and meaningful in whatever endeavors you're involved in. Thank you very much.